had no idea that things were going to end up being so good for my boy. Back 12 years ago, when I was a new mom and I was noticing that for the first time that there were troubles with my little boy, things that we're going to have to overcome that were going to be pretty serious and pretty hard. You know, I had no idea that we would go from where we were clear over here to where we are and have so much improvement. It was nothing short of a miracle. And so if I could go back and talk to myself, you know, I don't want to change the experience that I had at all because it was beautiful, but I just want to maybe tell you some things that might help you feel a little more empowered as you go along in this journey, a little bit more peaceful and calm. But if I could go back and talk to myself, these are some things that I would tell myself. First off, I would tell myself that the stress and the worrying and, you know, the fear-based attitude, that I should just get rid of those because they weren't helping me at all. Because even if all my fears did come true, when you're afraid, you suffer twice, right? And so, anyway, I would have told myself to just let go of fear and any inadequacies that I was feeling and self-doubts, and to just love my boy, just to live my life from love. It's amazing, the healing power of love. And I would have started that a whole lot earlier because I spent a lot of time holding my boy and just worrying instead of going, this is a perfect moment. This is what we have in this moment, and this is perfect. And we're going to work toward a goal, definitely, but every moment of living with a child with autism is perfect for that moment. And I would have told myself that. Then I would have told myself to believe in myself and to trust myself, really trust my heart, really trust my gut, you know, to go with that gut instinct or that heart intuition, and to just really pay attention to that. You know, I was such a young mom. You know, I was 19 and I had my little boy, and I felt that heart feeling. I was just like, how can I really trust that? Because I'm a new mom. I don't have the experience, so how can I really know what to do? But it's amazing how much of that feeling that I had back then is still with me now, and the things that I felt I should do for him are still what I'm doing right now. And so I would have given myself more of the benefit of the doubt. I would have trusted myself more, and I would have invested more time, energy, and money in the things that I felt like were right for him. And who knows, maybe we'd be even further along than we are right now. But I would have really trusted myself. And for me, it would have been, I would have given him really nutritious food up front, even though the switching of the diet can be so hard, especially when you're dealing with different behaviors and emotional issues that maybe you weren't expecting. You know, that can be really hard. But I would have jumped in and done it and made it through that little diet change discomfort. I would have pressed forward through it with more bravery if I had known how much of a difference it would have made. Let's see, and then programs, you know, or you know, doctors or chiropractors. That's kind of my favorite. I would have gone to them more consistently. Most of my regrets are about consistency. I would have gotten really high quality vitamins, and I would have been consistent with them. Same with the food. And then with essential oils, I had some really wonderful essential oils, but because I was worried about using them up and about replenishing them, I was stingy with them, and I wish that I had used them a little bit more to promote focus and like to lift emotions and everything. I would have used those a lot more generously. Let's see, just anything that and anything that I would have really felt that would have helped my boy, I would have been really consistent with that. I would have done more exercise with him, and I would have limited TV time and computer time. And the thing is I was just like, well, if I take that away from him, it's like taking his identity away. But it's just amazing how when you take that away, then they have to find something else to do. It's okay for kids to be bored, you guys. They don't need to be entertained every second. So when you take that away, yes, there's kind of that discomfort because of all of the behavior that's going on and all of the other stuff that goes with it. But it's just that little, the storm before the calm, that happens. I would have pushed my way through more storms if I felt like they were right. And that's mostly what I would want to leave with you today. Just believe in miracles and just really, really trust your heart and push through those storms. Even though they are uncomfortable, even if it takes a few months, push through those storms because it will be so worth it in the end. And just people's bodies are so powerful and so regenerative, and they just heal themselves, especially a small body. So the younger that you can go with all of those things that you're feeling that are right for your child, the better. All the better if you can start young, because their bodies generate even more. And it's just amazing how one that feels like it's behind or developmentally delayed, how amazing it can be, how they can catch up and they can grow and they can heal themselves even from things that seem impossible if you just believe and you just leave everything open to possibility. It is amazing what can come of that.